Are you babying your partner? Is your relationship one-sided? See, what happens is we get into our relationships and the dynamics are set up. We have our patterns, and you play this role and I play this role. But what happens when one of you wants to change the roles? So for instance, the personalities that are people pleasers, they're always focused on their partner, what their partner needs. They're responding to their partner's needs. And their partner gets used to that, probably likes that, and so there's the dynamics. But what happens when they have needs, or when they start speaking up and they want their needs met? Well, that changes the whole dynamic. So what can happen, the personalities that are people pleasers are the two supporters. They have a need to be needed, and they do that for connection. The 6 questioners, they want to people please. They're looking out for their partner, for the safety and security. That's to take down their own anxiety for security. And the 9 peace seekers, well, they are people pleasers because they want to create harmony and they want to avoid conflict. So the dynamics, if they're in a relationship with other personality types, they're generally the pleasers. This can go on for a long time until somebody decides, hey, I don't want to play this game anymore. I don't want to be a people pleaser. I have needs too. And they start speaking up. That shifts everything. In relationships, what's really needed is like the teeter-totter. Remember the teeter-totters way back in the day? Well, in my day, they were a long board, not these tiny little short ones. And so when you hopped on and someone pushed you up in the air, you were a long ways up there. And you had to trust that person that they were going to not jump off. You weren't going to come crashing to the ground. And so they would push up and you would put them in the air, and it would go back and forth. That's what healthy and balanced relationships are like. But it takes consciousness and it takes awareness. And if you are in one of these imbalanced relationships, it's going to take some talking, speaking up, some awareness, and some responsibility for managing your own patterns so that both your needs are being met. And if you're not speaking up, resentment is boiling underneath, and it's going to contaminate the relationship. So I want you to think about, how are you in your relationship? Are you aware what your partner needs? Do you even ask them? Or do you just go along thinking, well, they're happy with the relationship. If they want needs, they'd probably speak up. But that's not generally how it works. We don't always have the ability to be able to speak up, to share, because of these unconscious beliefs and patterns. So if you want more information, hop on my website, eileenhead.com. I'm the Relationship Whisperer. There's a free personality quiz there, and I have a free strategy call to help you figure out what's happening, what's your challenges right now. Let's figure that out. So it's eileenhead.com. Hop on a call.